Well, dozens of families, all of them refugees, are desperately seeking help. They've all been evicted, they say. Some don't even have money for food. This is coming after funding cuts by the current administration. Joy Addison joining us now with much more. Joy?
Well, Danny, the refugee program that was suspended supports Afghans and other refugees who joined the U.S. military and fought for the U.S. in Afghanistan. It ensured that once they left their home countries, they would be kept safe as refugees here in the U.S. and provided resources for their transition into life here.
What could happen if he goes back? What type of danger is it?
The Taliban will come and kill us. They will kill us, slaughter us right on the spot. They won't let us live there.
Nasir is an Afghan refugee. He came to the U.S. with his family of 6 after fighting on the U.S. military side in Afghanistan. He's just been evicted after the resources that helped him and his family make their transition to life in the U.S. have been suspended.
We stood with them in a very tough and life-taking situation. And now, since we were here and no longer serving the U.S. military in Afghanistan, they have to support us in finding jobs and employment. The rest we can find on our way, but at least we shouldn't be left behind.
The Anissa Hope Center is a domestic violence shelter. It's had to step in and help. It alone has 61 families that have been displaced, and returning to their home country after fighting on the U.S. military side means death.
A lot of these people were called in, were brought here saying that they're going to get 6 months or 9 months. There's a certain time limit that they're given that they'll be getting rental assistance. They'll have a caseworker that'll help them apply for food stamps, government benefits, and they'll be helped with looking for a job, and so become self-sufficient. Overnight, these agencies that were supposed to be helping them, giving them rent, were just stripped of funding.
Nasir and other refugees aren't just worried about themselves or other refugees here in the U.S. and Houston. Nasir's oldest son also served in the U.S. military while in Afghanistan. He is currently still there and cannot get a flight to the U.S.
He is sheltered. He is in an intercontinental hotel. But I am so worried about his life. There, he is in danger.
We were just told that the flights have been suspended. There'll be no new families coming, or no
even
new.
People that have been processed and were told that they were going to be on the waiting list and the next flight, everything's been stopped.
So what is it that you would like the current administration to know about the effects of this support being cut?
If the government is considering any of the programs that are currently in place and they need time to evaluate them, or there needs to be a buffer period.
The Anissa House says they are working with local agencies like the YMCA, Catholic Charities, and Interfaith Ministries, but those organizations have laid off staff after additional funding cuts. The YMCA is now actually crowdfunding to raise money. Staff at Interfaith Ministries say diverse funding strategies like finding local donors are currently helping them stay afloat and continue to help these refugees. Refugees from Burma, the Democratic Republic of Congo, Syria, and Venezuela have also been affected. Reporting in the newsroom, Joy Addison, KPRC 2 News.